Hello, everyone. Hey, G Paul. We are doing our new night, Friday night. Notifications are going out right now as we speak. Now I'm getting finished set up here. So just comment, let me know you're here. Hey, sis. and we'll get going here in just a few minutes. Try something different. We got the Halloween stuff set up in here too. Um, hey, Mom. Let's see. Hey, Eli, how are you? So, I guess I'm gonna do the magic 8 ball tonight. See if the spirits maybe can manipulate that a little bit, and see how close the answers are to the questions we may ask tonight. So something different. We're doing good here. Thank you. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna we'll use the red light tonight as well. Hey Sandra, how are you? We'll use the red light tonight as well through this investigation. And like I say, we'll see how this 8 ball thing works tonight. It ought to be pretty cool. We've had the 8 ball for a few years or so, and forgot all about it. And then we were getting some Halloween stuff out to put up out here. We found the 8 ball, and just like click. Why don't we try the 8 ball with us tonight and see what happens? So, and I know, like on Sunday nights, the reason why we're moved to Friday nights is because Sunday nights kind of got bogged down. I think people were from what I was understanding, having to get up early for work or whatever. Hey, Bama, and or school or whatever they might be getting up for, and so we decided Friday nights might be a little bit better to do. So we'll still do the podcast on Wednesday nights, and now this investigation on Friday nights. So, but I'm glad everyone's here. We'll give some more people some chance to get in here, then we'll start the investigation up. I can say it's not been very active out here in the last few nights. I've not gotten anything really in the night camera. So, but it did rain some today, so maybe that'll help. Maybe move some stuff around. Spirits, Bama says hi. He said hi to all the spirits, and went and did an investigation yesterday, and went to a couple places in the river arts. One was the silos. It's been a long time since I've been there to film. Had several words and stuff come through. You even used a necrophonic app for a bit. And then I went to another place just right across, basically just right across the railroad tracks from it, and it's the labyrinth. And I have filmed there before, but this time I filmed, and it looks like maybe the last time I'll film there because they're fixing to move all that. They're fixing to looks like put maybe some condos or something there. So but unless I'm able to get back and film there again, that may be the last video I'll be able to do there. Now, I was hoping to do a series of them, but um, it depends on, I guess, how long. Oh, thank you, Eli. How long they have before they, I guess, sell it or whatever, or no trespassing or whatever might go up. Um, we'll maybe be able to go back. I don't know. But the silos is pretty active, like it usually is. I usually get quite a bit of words through the ghost tool, and so it's busy. So it was spirits were busy for sure. But I'm going to try to get a video up maybe this weekend, um, Not sure which one it'll be yet exactly. Um, but yeah, let's see. Um, trying to get my stuff set up here for when we do start. Okay, yeah, that'll be better there, I think. Okay, so hope everyone's had a good week. Week is ending now, so um, see how the weekend goes. Hopefully, it won't be too rainy here. We've dealt with quite a bit of rain lately. Let's see. Let me get everything turned on over here real quick, and then we'll start the investigation up. So hang tight. Okay. So I got everything set up. Oh, let me get the light ready. I had to click through it like 3 or 4 times to get to it. All right. Um, light out. Red light on, folks. There you go. Um, so real quickly, the mirror has a flashlight with it. Um, then you got Ryan up top with the REM pod, and I think the K2 just hit. I think the K2 is with Michael there in the middle. Oh wow, Bama, you're getting more activity here lately with all kinds of things. Just be careful with it though. Uh, as we was talking like on Wednesday night, you never know how spirits might really be, but hopefully it's a friendly spirit though, Bama. Hope it is. Okay, so if you see, like, I don't know, there's my hand. So if you, I want to stay as far away from that as possible. Now here is the 8 ball, by the way. I'm hoping that you all be able to see. Oh God, I hope I'm able to see it with no light on in here. I turn my flashlight on a little bit to see it, but whoop, it's running away. Um, let me get. Let me shake that up. Get it going good. Okay. Okay, so like this word came to, like I said, it is certain. I don't think y'all are gonna be able to see it, but I'll have to just let you know what the 8 ball is saying. So when we decide to ask questions to the 8 ball, we will definitely be able to do that. Um, yeah, a lot of rain, that's for sure. How are you tonight, Mia? Um, yeah, K2's been flashing. It's going. Oh, and two, by the way, so like we have Jane up top with Ryan, the usual setup, right? And then also we got some of the Halloween stuff. So we got Scooby Doo, so where he's at, there's a spider, there's a skull beside Michael, there's a skull in between Ryan and Jane, and then that little boo thing that we got, the little ghost that our friends Melanie and Michael gave us. Melanie crocheted that, as a matter of fact. Really cool little ghost looking thing there. Um, let's see, and then you got Robert. I left the bottle, by the way. Remember the bottle from a couple weeks ago? So it's been sitting there. So I've never really moved. I just moved it to the next chair over. And then the flashlight and everything with the mirror. Um, so we're going to be decorating more stuff out here. So Okay. All right. So let me get. We will start with the. Or I will start. If you guys want to get yours going to the Ghost Tool app. Oh, something tapped. Hello, spirits. Okay. So the Ghost Tool app. This is it, by the way. Um, and I do have the flashlight on my phone. I might turn that off because that's going to drain my battery big time. I'll just use this other flashlight I got here. When I do need to do the 8 ball. Um, so let me. Okay, Spears, can you tell us who's with us tonight? And if you guys have any questions you want me to ask the 8 ball, let me know, and I'll do that too. And if I miss the K2 going off, please let me know because I am looking down at my phone as well. If the REM pod goes off, I should be able to hear that pretty well. So I've not gotten anything to come through yet, but I'm waiting to see. Um, what was interesting, when I was filming, you can see a face in the mirror. I've heard people say that before. Um, I'm not really sure what it is or who it is exactly, but yeah, I've heard people say that before. Who's in the mirror? Can you tell me your name? Put it in this device at my right hand. If you'll speak in this device in my right hand, I can read your words. Okay, I got split. That's the first word I got, split. Mom got girl. Um, so the K2 wasn't too active at the Lambert, but it was very active at the silos. So see if we get anything here. Yeah, I can kind of when I'm looking in the in my laptop, I can see kind of what y'all are talking about as far as the face goes. 1940s. Did you die in the 1940s? If so, can you light something up to let me know that, or speak it into the device here? Now I got the word traffic. Did you die in a traffic accident, possibly? Let me fix my phones where I can see it better. So that's me moving around. Now I got elder. So you're elderly, I guess, or maybe like an elder in a church. I don't know. 16. Okay, so I want to ask the 8 ball something, guys. So let's see. We got traffic. Let me. Oh, it's lighting up. Thank you for lighting that up. Um, so you said traffic. Did you die in a traffic accident? Can you tell me in this 8 ball here I got and let me know this? I'll let you know the answer. Just a second. If I can get it to show up. Come on. I got the word yes. Yes just came through the 8 ball. Hey, Christina. Um, okay. And Elder is your mother's maiden name? Oh, okay. It could be. So I asked if someone died in traffic. Oh, it's lighting up again. Thank you. And it said yes on the 8 ball. Um, lady. I have encountered a few spirits in cemeteries who have died in car accidents before, so it's been um, an interesting time when you get something like crash or traffic or accident, car crash comes up sometimes. Um, so I'm showing the word elder on my side. You got past and Winford, not normal. Okay, K2 is doing pretty good tonight. Thank you for doing that, spirits. My best guess is that when it comes to like K2 not making any noise, I think the spirits like it better than like the REM pod that does make noise. Well, if the spirit in the mirror, can you touch that flashlight and turn it on? And I got depression. Demand and up. Spirits, are you depressed because you died possibly? Got launch, like launching into outer space, I guess. Spirits, were you 16 when you died in a car wreck? Remember, we got that a while ago. Love and up. Ryan, can you light your REM pod up there, please? I got owner. So I'm going to ask the 8 ball again. Another question. Um, and see what we get. Okay, were you 16 when you died in a car accident? Can you tell me in this 8 ball here, please? Come on. This thing sometimes gets stuck. It is certain is what I've got. Um, so if you hear me shake it more than once, it's because it pops up and I can't. There's nothing there. It's just like the top of the triangle, um, or whatever the shape that is. But anyway, you can't read the words. So Kennedy and mood over here. Are you over at the mirror? If so, will you light that flashlight up? So now I got the word syllables correct, and I like to talk. Okay. Um, okay. So I'm showing. I thought it was going to change, but it's not yet. It's like it's wanting to. Okay, there it goes. I got 50. Priest. What does 50 mean? That's lighting up again. Thank you, spirits. We got 40s, 1940s earlier, I believe is what it was. Got knock. Yeah, we heard it knock a while ago in here, like a hit. And I got scared. Don't be scared, spirits. Over here, that's the second time. Okay, spirits, if you can you explain to me when you're saying over here where you're at exactly? Car going through. It is okay. So you maybe at the K2 is still lighting up over. Um, Are you next to Michael? To my knowledge, any all this Halloween stuff we got here has no attachments to it at all that I know of. The K2 still hitting pretty good. I'm guilty. What are you guilty of, spirits? Table? Oh yeah, over here at your house. Yeah, maybe. So I got table. Are you right here at my table with me? Why don't you go over there and touch the flashlight and turn it on? All you gotta do is put your energy into it. Now I got south. You got Y. Bama always gets a ton of words, guys. So, and there's a lot of times with all of our devices, it corresponds with the story the spirits are telling us. So, um, I try not to miss as many as I can possibly. I mean, I will miss words from time to time. Miss talking course. I got Rice. Could be a last name. Um, what are you guilty of, spirits? What kind of guilt do you have? Victorian, almost, and shot. Did are you sliding up again? Thank you, spirits. Late. Excuse me. Um, are you guilty of the car wreck? Maybe did you do something you shouldn't have? Remember, you can speak in these devices. Drain camera. Don't drain my camera. Of course, it's plugged in, so I hope it doesn't bother it. So I'm saying the word Rice, or maybe someone's last name is Rice. If your last name is Rice, will you that K2 lit up? Will you light something up? If your last name is Rice, that's what that means. K2's lighting up. I don't know. I got pendant. Spirits, you can take energy from the flashlight if you like. There's probably more there than there is in the camera. Oh wow, Bama. Lily. Bama has some strange experiences that goes on, guys. I'm telling you. Most of what I can find with Bama though is that a lot of his spirits seem to be pretty friendly, like we have here, but you just never know. Bama had a interesting experience on Wednesday night. If you didn't see the podcast, please check it out. A week ago, our little dog Caesar passed away. He was a little white Maltese Bashan, and anyway, Bama had saw a little white dog next to him on Wednesday night, and Bama didn't know that our dog had died. I hadn't announced that yet, so that was a very interesting experience there. So I'm still on the word pendant. Turn. Money and effort. Nan. Miss my family. Well, spirits, I can understand if you miss your family. I would say you do. So I have an idea about the 8 ball situation. I might try maybe next week. So thinking that either well either get Marnie or my sister one to help with that, and I will sit over where the dolls are at with the 8 ball, and then one of the other can sit over here where I'm at, and we'll see. We'll ask a lot of questions to the 8 ball, and see how they correspond, like we're doing tonight. Wind and crash, Doreen and hand. Doreen's a new name. I never have seen that before. Angel. Um, I got costly. Was it very costly? Maybe the car wreck possibly. Mine keeps. Mine's been a steady kind of like between orange and green fluctuation for the last bit. It is leaning backwards just a slight bit on that chair. Yeah. Yeah. Bama's had some interesting experiences. Jones could be somebody else's last name. Never. Um, water and door. Okay, K2's lighting up again. Um, Robert, can you throw your hand out there and knock that bottle off? Try to get up enough energy to knock that bottle on the floor. I'll go and pick it up. K2's been hitting pretty good tonight, guys. Children spirits. Thomas, are you in here? K2's been lighting up. Got defense. Not sure what defense means exactly. Got Audrey. String. K2's been doing real good. I wish Ryan would get his energy up and touch the REM pod. For those of you who hadn't seen that before, it's pretty cool. And the bear up top up there uh, gets up enough energy, he'll get that REM pod going. And it's been like extremely active some nights. 18 in atmosphere. Excuse me. And like I say, my app's still like running in about the green orange area for the most part. Not changing a lot of words, but it's been pretty strong. Spirits, can you try to turn that flashlight on? I may move the stuff around a little bit. The K2 is just going crazy tonight. I'm saying it's probably Michael doing that. He usually lights the flashlight up a lot. I'm saying the word defensive. It could be getting darker. I can't really tell exactly 100%. You all can probably see it a lot better than I can. I mean, um, looking straight into the mirror, I don't really see anything. But I'm looking through the laptop, I can kind of see the face you're talking about. So yeah, it's a possibility that that's could be getting darker up there. Jane, can you put your name in this device? You've always been good at that. Always been good about doing everything we need you to do, except for just putting your name in here. Try to encourage her, but I also got to kind of scold her in a way. When I've asked Jane to like sometimes light things up, the cat ball or something, sometimes she'll do it pretty good. But her name and the device has not been done yet. And she's usually pretty good about everything else, though. Private. Now, the most active Jane has been, though, guys, if you go back about, I guess it's been a month ago, I put her right down there with a mirror, and she wanted away from that thing as fast as she could get away from it. But for the most part, I mean, there's been times when you've asked her to do something, light something up, she'll do it. But her name in the device, not so much. Yeah, I hope she does put her name in there one day. I tell you what, guys, I'm gonna switch out of the ghost tool. Y'all keep going with what you got. I'm going to go over and do the ghost tube, so we can hear the words come through. Got Bert. Um, Turn it up to where we can hear it now. All right, Spirit, still speaking this device here, please. You got God? No. Yeah, she did. She did not like that mirror at all, and I've never put her back down there since. I think that's there's something that bothered her for sure. Children? Did you have children or something? We'll do it. If you guys got a question for the 8 ball, let me know. I will ask it based upon, I guess, what we've gotten tonight. Margaret, Frank. Is that your children's names? Interesting how we got children and it said, you guys got Margaret and Frank. Yeah, and children spirits are, yep. Heaven. No, she's usually pretty cool and chill, isn't she? That night she was not. Robert don't seem to complain, but he's not right in front of it or anything. He's beside it. Miss my family. That's the second time we've got that tonight. So, spirits, I'm sorry you miss your family. Oh, with Jane being upset, Mia, you can. It's on. I forget which one it was. It should say something like Jane in the Mirror, Jane at the Mirror, something like that, I believe is what it's titled. It's about a month ago. Yeah, that ball's been there for a couple of weeks. We had an investigation we did, um, and it said bottle, and I put one up there. Don't know what spirit wanted it or whatever, but that's how long it's been up there. You got David, K2 still flashing pretty good. Christy, noise was him. What noise? You talking about the one I heard earlier? Christy and Alice Snow. K2 still flashing good. Closer. Let me ask the Magic 8 Ball something.
Stop.
Stop. Okay, I'll stop. Oh, that was interesting, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. Please check it out. You'll like it. That was an interesting investigation that night. All right, Spirits, I'm going to ask a question anyway, even though you said stop. Okay, you said children. Was Frank and Margaret your children? Can you tell me in this 8 Ball, please? Without a doubt, is what I got. Now, you got to remember the thing is about the 8 Ball is there's words that only uh, that's it. You know, the words are in there. That's all we can do with it. So that's interesting that we got without a doubt, though. I don't know if their children, if the children are still living or not. So that's kind of hard to tell. But blood sucking. Oh, help us. We're still here. How can we help you, spirits? Let us know how we can help you. um, let's see. Okay. Let us rest. Okay, spirits, you can rest. And the thing is, for those who don't know or might be new to the channel or whatever, I'm in a shed, which we also use as an office as well. And below me is where a tree used to be that we kind of come to a conclusion is a portal. So we get spirits that come through here. Maybe here this time we'll never hear from them again. I mean, sometimes that happens. Spirits, they want to know if is someone keeping you here or you just gotten lost. So they're asking questions that I can read, spirits. That's me doing that. Okay, I'll ask that, Bama. Spirits, Bama wants to know if the name Jeffrey is an important name to you. Um, if you can speak in this 8 Ball, please. Is the name Jeffrey important to you? And the answer, Bama, it says my reply is no. People are coming, explosion, struggle, and good. Oh Lord, car warranty. Oh Lord. Hey, Last Ditch Films, how are you? Welcome. So I guess Bama no would be the answer to that, according to the 8 ball. Um, it may mean something to someone else's spirit somewhere else, possibly. I don't know. You know how we get them all like that sometimes. Explosion of people. Um, did the car explode that you were in? Maybe. Trying to. I think I don't know. I'm still working on the car accident thing, I guess, but um, could be. Soldier, action, and of destiny. Say, Soldier Ryan, is that you? You talking now? Light your box up there if you could, please. He's had a lot of energy in the past, but right now it's kind of not so much. Contact. Kyra. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Mia. Yeah, absolutely. Braden and Note. Yeah, there's been times we've gotten. I mean, we've gotten family members coming through here. Um, when we first started doing the shed investigations a year ago, I think it was a year ago last October. Um, and we had a flashlight set up. Now the setup was different than what it is now, but I was sitting in front of the camera as opposed to behind it. But I had a flashlight above me, and it seemed like my great grandfather came through and was lighting the flashlight up. It's pretty cool. 1920s. Meyer. And then you add not only a portal below the shed, but now you're adding a mirror to it where spirits are there. You know, it's said that spirits can use mirrors as portals too to go in and out of. So I'm not sure what we're getting anymore. It's just a hodgepodge of spirits, it seems like. Robert, can you knock that bottle off? Busy, can't breathe. So, and like this ghost tube, a lot of times I don't get a ton of words out of it. Yeah, it's in a shed beside my house. Yeah. We used to do them in the house, and then we got this shed about a year ago, and a little over a year ago, and it's been better to use. Yeah, I mean that could be. I mean, K2 still hitting. That they may be moving in and out of the mirror, moving around the mirror. Who knows? I think last week somebody had mentioned that they had, or I guess it was the week before last, they had mentioned that they were catching some things in the mirror too. Oh Lord, man. We do have spirits in our home, but they're not really active. Not too active. Occasionally occasionally in the house you'll hear things fall in the kitchen. Like I've actually saw a can of cooking spray fall from its holder uh, in the side of the door. It was it's our spice rack, and it just flew right out of it. Hung and ancient. And yeah, my mom and sister live next door, and they have Thomas. There's a little kid spirit relative. Thomas sometimes comes over here. Um, Sometimes I'm in the Asheville area. Uh, between closer to Woodfin, not far from Weaverville. Never, Ernest. Okay, I want to. The ghost tube is not really doing much, so I'm going to get out of that and let's try the Necrophonic app and see what we get. Okay, Spirit, speaking of this device, I can hear your words. That's a Genghis. String. Spirits, can you? I like to see that flashlight come on. Could you do that, please? Turn it on for everybody. Make it a little brighter in here. Was bad. They heard it say Thomas. I think it said damn. Yeah, we can talk about that meeting up sometime. Just you can, if you're on Twitter, you can. People usually direct message me there. I heard say dad. Either dad or bad. I couldn't make it out, but it sounded more like dad. They said, I think I said, ah, okay. Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, Instagram. I don't get on there a lot, but I do. I can get the messages from there. Granddad heard that money. Um, Message. I think it said evidence. What kind of message do you have, spirits? For me, frustration. Hey, spirits. Many deaths. I think it said. I think I can't. I can't make it out. think it said damage a while ago, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I keep hearing hay, Bam. I'm sure you do too. They say that a lot. Hay spirits. Like that's one word I can make out more than anything. Image. Yeah, we've had our share of them too. Okay, thank you for following me there too. Appreciate it. Here, I think it said hay. See, it's funny, isn't it, Bam? They say hay all the time. That's the one word you can make out more than anything. Nail. No, could be our relative. Yeah, help. That's another one. Yeah, help and hay. Yeah, it's good. I think is what it said. Gentlemen. Excuse me. Yeah, and Watt. That's another one. Yeah. I think it said trapped. Are you trapped in the where? Where are you trapped, spirits? I think it said door. Then it said fun. I think. Yeah, we're doing both. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Yeah, we got some things like this is I'm using right now is a necrophonic app, and then we use also one is called. Let me pause that a second. We also use one that's called Ghost Tool. It has a blue hand. That's one I was using first, and so this is a necrophonic app, and I also have like the SB7 and SB11. Sometimes I use, um, but I think they're on both. I mean, I do Android, but I think Apple also has them too. So if anybody has Apple, K2 still going. Yeah, it kind of did sound like a giggle or laugh, some kind like that. Okay, cool. Yeah, it then gets pretty decent validations. Oh, all right, guys, hang on a second. I got um, yeah, Sandra sent me one picture of the live stream, and yeah, you can see the face in the mirror pretty good, better than I can sitting in here. Um, but when I blew the picture up, you can definitely see what you all are seeing real good. Thank you, Sandra. Appreciate that. Um, me okay. Get back out of this now. There we go. Well, while I got this paused, let me let me um, let me stop the camera a second. I'm gonna switch some of this equipment around, see if it does anything else. Trigger them a little bit better. Get Michael back his flashlight. Let's see. That's me doing that. All right, all right. Um, I'll put the K2 down here with a mirror. Um, also the RAM pod where it's at. I moved it around a little bit, but I'll kind of leave it up there with Ryan. See if you'll ever want to do anything with it. Yeah, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate that. Yeah, you can see that image in there pretty good. Okay, so the K2's down with the mirror, the flashlight's back up with Michael. REM pod's still where it's at. Find me. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go back to this for a minute. Okay, the spirit in the mirror. Can you touch that other box now I put down there? Michael, you can turn your flashlight on when you're ready, and Ryan, you can when you're ready. Hide and seek could be. I think it said Betty. Got party in first. Excuse me. Respect you and torch. They sometimes call a K2 a candle, or sometimes a flashlight a candle too. Can you light the candles up, spirits? Lock. K2's not really going off, has it? Respect. Yeah, we do respect you, spirit. Oh, there it goes. No, as soon as I say that. Thank you, spirits. No, I'm actually using a red light flashlight. Um, that's what I'm using. But I do have an infrared camera. It stays in here 24/7, and I try to keep it as dark as possible in here. Yeah, that's right. That is called a torch, isn't it? Yeah. Can you light the torch up, spirits? I'm just using a USB camera. Goes to my laptop. That's I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's not a very expensive one. It's just a regular 1080. I got it at Walmart, I think. My name, Flash. I like the Flash. One of my favorite comic book characters. I think it said date. You were giving us dates earlier, spirits. So I think it said say Leo. I think it said home. I think. Was this your home at one time, spirits? Day, cadence. Yeah, 4Ks are good. My cell phone I like to use sometimes filming. My regular cameras I use are both 1080. So like I said, I'm going home, or I'm coming home. Where where is your home? Where do you live? Can you tell me where your home is? Dangerous. I think I said go home again. Can you tell me where home is? Sad footsteps. Keep hearing home. Walter. Think. Stream. Spirits, where's home at? Can you tell me the name of your home? From. Home. I heard home again. Thank you for lighting it up, spirits. Got what? Not really sure where home is, but I just keep hearing it say home. Go home, come home, something like that. I don't know what that was. I think it says lovely here or something like that. Anywhere. Is home anywhere? Did you just, that's lighting up again. Thank you. Is home just wherever, I guess? You do a lot of traveling, maybe? He's here. Moose. K2 still hidden. K2, I think, is a little easier for the spirits to do than other stuff. At least it seems like that, at least. Okay, I'm going to stop this, guys, because it's starting to wear on me a little bit. They keep saying home. And what I want to do is I'm going to switch over to the ghost tool again and let it run the last few minutes that we're on. Um, like I said before, I'm trying to keep it around an hour, maybe hour and a half the most, so I don't run over on my time on the stream yards. Okay, all right. So I got the ghost tool running again. Tristan. Okay, spirits. Can you tell me where home was at? Can you speak it again and tell me where home is? Yeah, I think it said like. Yes, I mean like anywhere. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's a traveler or something. I don't know. Oh, where on? Oh, where on you have? Oh, when I listen to those devices for a long period of time, it starts to kind of. It just gets to me after a while. I could used to I could sit there and listen to them for hours and hours, just trying to pick out words and stuff. But it kind of just wears on me now. House. I got house. So home is your house. House is your home. I'm here in pagan. It's like mine's wanting to change. Yeah, it says it. Sorry, it says center. What do you mean by center? Yeah, center of the mirror. Got a historic. Feed them. I am a woman. Left. Got Richard. Got rewind and Eli. Eli was in here a while ago. Um, and now mine's not doing anything. Spirits, are you getting tired? I think we're going to shut this down here in just a few minutes, guys. Not sure what they meant by home exactly, but maybe they were explaining it and I just couldn't understand it. Good possibility. Mabel. Okay, Mia. No, you're good. Um, so I want to get ready to shut this down in a minute, spirits. Okay. Crime. So I think what I want to try to do. I don't know when it'll be, which Friday night it'll be, but I want to get, like I say, either Marnie or my sister one in here to help me with this, and I'll sit over there, probably where the mirror's at in that area, with the 8 ball, and they can sit on this side, and we'll use the 8 ball throughout the investigation and see what we get through it a little better than what I was able to do tonight. But I thought it was interesting using the 8 ball though. Yeah, I've looked at a few different ones, but I think StreamYards I'm pretty comfortable with. I bring guests up and stuff for our podcast sometimes. So, and then another thing I'm finding too is that um, you get kind of a drop off in views after about an hour, hour and a half. So I try to keep like my videos, less than 25 minutes, and my live streams less than 2 hours. Bacon. Feed the yeah. Oh, man. Well, bacon would be nice. Yeah, bacon's fine. Yeah, yeah. I'm finding that, and it's not just my channel, but it's others. I kind of just pay attention to stuff, but and you also know I've done some like part ones and twos of places I've gone to, and it's really hard to get the views on part two like you did on part one, and anything that goes over 25 to 28 minutes usually doesn't get as much views as those that stay kind of more to the point and less than that. But and I'm just done editing differently over the years and trying to keep things what's called the dead footage out of it as much as possible. Thank you, spirits. Wow, you're really lighting that up. Thank you. Um, have you met? Yeah. Um, so I try to keep things under 2 hours. I've seen people go 3, 4 hours. I used to do live streams that long, or be in other people's live streams for that long, and I tell you, it really wears you out over time. You really get tired and sleepy, and um, I would be I would do mine one night a week, and I would be on others for 3 other nights a week, 4 other nights a week. So it really would wear me out. The word work. So I mean, over time, I've just learned that just kind of keep it to the point and shorten to the point. I guess you could say. Yeah, just do what you enjoy doing. For sure. We have some friends of ours that we sometimes investigate with, but they're recently become new parents, and so they're concentrating on their child, obviously, which of course I understand being a parent myself. Uh, but yeah, I mean, we've done some work with a few people before, and but yeah, do what you enjoy doing. Some of my friends on here that live in other states are not all paranormal people, but do like vlogs and stuff like that. So it's good to have a good mixture of things. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it can be. It can be draining. That's why, I've gained some new people like you all over time, and lost people over time too, because um, some enjoy those long streams and stuff. Um, it does get tiresome because, especially, I'm in the East. So, while some that maybe live might be in the Central or West, if they're going to about, let's say 10 o'clock or something, it may be 11, 12 o'clock here. So, yeah. Oh, Lord, Bama. 1700. Yeah. I've gotten 1700 before. That's the one thing I've talked about in some of my past live streams, is that we don't think about this sometimes. A lot of us think about, spirits from the 1950s or the 1900, early 1900s. There's spirits from the 17, way on back, biblical time, way on back, that that we could probably still contact with. So I think I try to remember not to concentrate just on a particular decade, but try to keep my mind open to all decades. Yeah, K2's hitting good, isn't it? Thank you for doing that, spirits. But yeah, I mean, I've run polls on Twitter's too about, and I've asked them, do you like to have a lot of people up on a live stream, like multiple people and stuff, or you like maybe one or two? I think I ran into where most people like between 1 to 3 guests, or yourself and two other guests. Um, that was what won that poll. Um, oh, thank you, Sandra, for being here. We appreciate it. Thanks for the picture too. You have a good night. Send love your way. Um, so, and we've had, 5 or 6 of us up on a panel before, and people have let me know too that it gets very complicated and hard to keep up with. And then I've had people tell me too that, well, people just miss my chat. They don't see what I'm writing and stuff. So I try very hard to always read your words. I will miss things, and but it's not because I mean to. It's just I do. Um, but um, but a lot. I mean, sometimes like Bama. If I miss something he said and it's very important that I need to know, like he may have got a word or something, he will retype it and say, "Hey, by the way, I put this word so and so in or something." So, um, but a lot of times you guys chat amongst yourself, which is great. Um, I got counter, um, but I do, yeah, I heavily encourage you guys to talk amongst yourselves, get to know each other and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, we've gained and lost people over time. I mean, we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers, which is cool. Um, we want to do a big giveaway once we do. It'll be pretty fun. Oh man, um, farm. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I don't mind to answer. Like I say, if I do miss questions, I just miss them, but I don't mean to. But you can always re-ask if I miss something. Like I say, people if they need me to, like know that there was a word that came through that's very important or something, they definitely always so our questions or whatever they always do. And our podcast is a good time for that too. Depending on if I have guests or not, sometimes it's just like wing it and do whatever for a podcast night. So that's something that if you want to join us on Wednesday nights, we um, we do our podcast. If you just want to listen into that, and good time to ask questions there too. I usually don't miss as much of the chat with that as I do sometimes with the investigations. And Bama's great too. You can pick Bama's brain on some stuff as far as paranormal goes. And his channel's great. Go check it out. Bama, if you want to put your link in to your channel so people can go to that if you like, or everybody who can do that, please do that so people can check out your all's channels. And it gets that part of the night too where I get a little confused about what I'm saying sometimes. That's understandable, Mia. I get very busy. Some of you guys know Rich, the Steel one. I had him on a podcast. He's I've never met him in person, but we are friends online. Been friends for a few years now, and we do share things like even biblical stuff on Facebook sometimes, just verses or whatever. But it's like he was saying, he gets up early in the mornings. He's in Colorado, but still late's late for him, and early is early. But anyway, well, he used to be on a lot of live streams or being in chat stuff. He just couldn't do it anymore, and you just get busy. I mean, you gotta really concentrate on your own channel if you're doing content, and so some people may not understand it, don't do content maybe, but some do, and I try to when I go film, and I usually have one day a week I'm able to go film, so I'll do you know I've done as much as 4 videos in a day, and because of my work um, as a caregiver, I don't really get to do much at night as far as leaving home. So a lot of stuff you'll see is our day stuff, and but I try to get as much filmed as possible, so that way, like in the winter, if it snows or whatever, I'll have stuff on backlog. Oh, you're welcome, Bama. You're wonderful. And also, we had a podcast with Bama a few weeks back or so. That's up. It's in our podcast category in our playlist. If you want to check that out as well. Everywhere, yes. Um, thank him for his service. My dad's a veteran. I've never served, but my dad and some uncles and good friends of mine have all served, and always appreciative of our military. Thank God for them. But yeah, check out the podcast that we do. And like I say in our playlist, the guests we've had up, uh, Amy from What the Paranormal, uh, Rich and Bama. My sister's been up. Yeah, some of you may know Past Life Explorers. So, and I want to get more guests over time too. But most we just do, chatting about maybe local stuff that's haunted stuff and things like that. But I do like to, if you have questions on those nights, are a great night to ask too. Well, and I'm not trying to brag about doing four. I just try to do four, or mainly two is the biggest thing. Yesterday I did two because I was in the same area. They were just like across the railroad tracks from each other, so it was easy to do two there. Sometimes I do stuff down the river and then head over to a cemetery. It's not far from it. So what I try to do is when I film like more than two or three in a day, I try to get in the same area and and do that. So um, yeah, yeah. When I do that many videos, I'm usually not far from each spot that I go to. That way, it's easier for me to do. But there's been times I've gone out. There was a few weeks ago, I went out to film at a cemetery. It's in an area called Black Mountain. And the very minute I got the camera out and did the intro, it started pouring down rain. So my day was done. I could not film no more that day. So I got an intro. That was it. I want to try to pronounce your name right. I think is it Ariana? Sorry if I badgered that. Near Leicester. Yeah, I've gone out to there's a cemetery I go out to in Leicester that's it's an old church. It's an old brick church. Um just up from where up the road from the elementary school. I filmed there quite a few times. Yes, thank you for everyone who served in the military. You're less than 1 mile from here. That's a pretty cool little cemetery. Me and my wife was just driving from Marshall back towards Leicester, and that was probably about 4 years ago. And we found it, and that's the first time I filmed there. And I've gone back there. You know, I got maybe four, maybe five videos from there, maybe over the last 4 years. I don't go out there often, but yeah, I like to film there occasionally. Helen's Bridge, I'll be doing one of those. I always do Helen's Bridge at Halloween. Do something up there before Halloween. So like I'm starting to film a little bit now. Um, and I try to film in September for October Halloween videos. In Leicester, no, that's the only one I've been to. Um, there was another church I looked at and it was fenced off. I couldn't get in. K2 still lighting up. But there's a lot of places I go towards what's known as Canton and Candler. I'll go Weaverville. I go um, Riverside Cemetery. I'm sure you're familiar with Riverside. I do a lot of videos there. Pass. And so you guys are having great conversations in the chat. That's cool. I really like that because that just helps you get to know each other better for sure. I guess the spirits are pretty much done. I mean, the K2's been going off here and there, but I definitely will have the night camera on as I always do. I had to turn it off a few nights ago. That thing can get overheated, but for those who are new, the flashlight stays and the cat ball stay. I take the REM pod in the K2 in the house because they'll just drain the battery. I mean, they have to stay on constantly. So, do they move? The only one that's moved, and it's I caught it on a night video camera was Michael, which is the one. I'll get my finger right there that I'm pointing at. He fell backwards one day, sitting up just like he was, and just fell straight back. Never fallen before. It has not fallen since. So that's the only real movement I've got. Now the flashlight's gone off several times. There's cat balls. I gotta buy some more of those. That they'll sometimes go off at night, or just sometimes during the day. Um, Orbs. I get quite a few orbs here and there. Oh, the old prison. Riverside's down the road. It's in the Montford area. If you're familiar with Montford, um, over not far from UNCA is where the cemetery. Now, the old prison, I would love to film in there, but they won't let us in there. They won't let nobody in there. I was one thing I read about. There's a ton of asbestos in that place, and it would make you deathly sick. Food. But as far as everything moving, they don't do a lot of movement um, at all. I have down below where Robert sat behind him is our picture my wife made for our channel when we it was our 3rd year anniversary on the channel uh, last year, and she made that, and I have seen an orb come out of that before on a night vision camera. Yeah, the roof's caving. It's pretty bad. Yeah, that's. I wish. Oh Lord, it'd be wonderful if somebody would buy that and clean it up, but it would take a ton. They won't tear the cemetery. I mean, not the cemetery. They won't tear the prison down because of that. The asbestos is too bad. But yeah, it'd been cool if they could fix it up and turn it into a haunted attraction because I guarantee you they would make a ton of money off of that. The one on the top right, Jane. My wife got it for me 2 years ago. Um, Found her on eBay. Said she was very haunted. The guy wouldn't go into detail about her much. We have found that though she's not evil or anything. There's possibly an attachment of a younger, let's say late teens, early 20s girl in her, and who probably lived in the late 1800s. We're thinking, from what we've gathered. There's a The first time that I ever, well, I let's put it this way. I opened her up on a live stream a couple years ago, and you can go back and look at that one. But KJ is a friend of ours from Australia. She's able to, what is it? Sense and feel. It's like a psychic, more or less. And she came up with the fact that she thought she might die of scarlet fever or something, maybe. Um, but that's the story of Jane. Um, she didn't like being near the mirror, by the way. For those who might be joining us now, I had her down here with a mirror a few weeks ago, and she just did not want to be there. Maybe I don't know. I have filmed in the parking lot of that of the prison on a Sunday when there's nobody there, and that I guess that's okay. During the day, I've seen other people go up there and take pictures and film and stuff. Um, there are cameras that they have there that they keep an eye on it pretty good. Sky, yeah, KJ, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So that's what she felt like she saw in her. So she's been with us for a couple of years. Yeah, the mirror, I'm sure there's probably spirits popping in and out of that thing all the time now. Marnie had the idea of putting it out here. She said, "Hey, why don't just put that out there in the shed and use it for your investigation?" I said, "Oh, another portal." Yeah. Well, there's also been people breaking into their to the prison as well. A few years back, WLOS had them on, and they were trying to find out who they were or something. But um, yeah, I think if you're in the parking lot, kind of further back towards where you drive up to, and I'm sure if police can see that you're filming, it probably won't say much to you if you're not doing anything but just having your camera on it. Um, my wife used to kind of know the former sheriff. If he was still in there, I'd ask her if she could get a hold of him and see if we could do something. But since he's no longer in there, I don't really know anybody at all. Jane keeps drawing yeah, she did my daughter too. My daughter can see apparitions and feel things and stuff like that too. So yeah, when she was in here doing a podcast one day, she was the same way. Yeah, no, they won't. Yeah, vandals are horrible. Helen's Bridge, my favorite place to film, and it's the most historical haunted place we have around here. People have gone up there and spray painted the bridge and stuff, thrown trash out and all kinds of stuff. I don't know why people have to do that. It's sickening, to be honest with you. Spirits, are you up in the top of that mirror? Yeah, so that's why I always say go into places with respect and don't destroy things. That just makes it harder on everybody else that's trying to do things right. I mean, that's why a lot of Jewish cemeteries are fenced off and stuff. People used to go in there and destroy them. It's sad. I mean, I don't know why you'd want to do that. There is a cemetery I found that, and there's a Jewish cemetery beside it, and it's got a fence with razor wire around it. So, yeah, um, yeah. Let me see if I can find that, Mia. Since you're talking about, whew, phone is bright. It's dark in here. Let's see. Um, Let me go to the channel. Um, yeah, here it is. Let me copy and I'll put it in the thing here. Oh, come on. Okay, there's the video. Yeah, it was just a few weeks or so ago. It wasn't long, maybe about a month ago. Yeah, yeah, they had to block them off. It's sad that they have to do that, but people just leave things alone and be great, you know. When I go into places, cemeteries, whatever, I always go in with respect. First, respect of the place, and also respect of the spirits that are there. I'm not the one kind of. I'm not like Zach. What's his name? Baggins. I don't go in there and tempt the spirits at all. I go in with respect, and I respect the place I'm in. So, as I wish everybody would. You might hear that noise going right there. I don't know if you could hear it or not, but that's the camera moving around. That night vision camera has what's called humanoid detection. And if it detects something moving, the camera will move. I never see anything when it does that, but it does. I think I hit the mute button. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Check it out. And like I say, the podcasts are all in the playlist. If you want to go back and listen to those, I don't have everything in our paranormal playlist. It does take time for me to move all those over, but you can kind of go back and look and see all the stuff we've done. Um, Places or some places I can't get back to again. There was one that I did up on a bridge where the movie Thunder Road was filmed, and they're now putting, I don't know, condos or something. They put condos all over the damn place around here. But anyway, I think that's what they're doing. Yep, yep. Respect all. Yep. No, they don't. They don't have respect for anything. You're absolutely right. Yeah, they don't have respect for anything. But it's a lot of times, not just how they're raised. Sometimes they're raised that way, but sometimes it's just the influence that they're around. All right. So, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready to shut it down for the night. But I want to thank everybody for being here and being a part of the channel tonight. I do appreciate it. Um, we I'll be trying to put a video up this weekend, and we have to teach those. Yeah, we have. Yeah, you're right. So maybe either tomorrow or Sunday I'll get a video up. Hopefully, if not, it'll be Monday. Then we'll do our podcast on Wednesday night. If you follow us on Twitter, which is the one thing I use the most, um, it seems to do better, I guess. Um, I'll let you know what we're going to do as far as podcasts when videos are up. Of course, we have that little bell thing hitting on the YouTube, you should get the notification. Although sometimes notifications are very, very slow to go out. So, oh, you're welcome. Thank you all for being here. Um, yeah. Um, so let's see. Yeah, podcast Wednesday. I'll let you know on Twitter this week what I'll be talking about, and then we'll do our next Friday night investigation with these wonderful dolls. We should have more Halloween stuff in here by then. So anyway, so I want to thank everybody again for being here. Let me do a prayer real quick. Lord Jesus, this time, please protect us from all evil and harm. Amen. And spirits, we want you to stay where you're at. Do not attach yourself to anything or anybody. Wait until we come back to talk to you again. All right, guys. Again, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good weekend. If you're also on TikTok, we're on TikTok and we're on Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, everything. But I don't know if I got TikTok in our about section or not, but you can link it from Twitter. Anyway, but follow us on there. We're got all that. Oh, I bet so. Yeah, I could imagine. I could imagine. It's yeah. Thank you for following me there as well. Appreciate that. Yeah. So TikTok occasionally, maybe one or two videos a week if I can. I like to do more. I'm going to try to do more, um, as much as possible. But anyway, so yeah, follow us there, and we'll let you know when we're going live or whatever. Yes, everyone be safe. Have a good weekend, and everybody have a good night. Bye.